Today we will talk about OpenESB. What is exactly OpenESB? What's the aim of the product? It is a bit long presentation, really divided in 5 parts. This is the introduction. So what is exactly OpenESB? OpenESB is a set of components or sub-product, let's say, put together to create the most powerful service-oriented ESB product in open source. Let's start by the core. The core is an intelligent bus that is used to transport the messages. We will see a bit later why we talk about an intelligent bus. The core run on a runtime that could be JVM, a JBoss server, Glassfish. You can create your own container running on Java, of course. Then we have the component. There are 2 categories of component. The first is the service engine. You have some engine in OpenESB like the Beeper engine for your business process, event processing engine, transformation engine, and so on. We have also the banning component that help you to communicate with the outside world with the protocol like HTTP, FTP, and so on. We have many components available for OpenESB. A bit aside, we have the administrative tool and monitoring tool. You can develop your own monitoring tool if you want. And now the last but not the least is the OpenESB Studio, that is an IDE that helps you to develop application for OpenESB. You can develop, deploy, test and control your application. All that said is OpenESB. OpenESB is a service development platform. To summarize, we have OpenESB Studio, a development tool with a graphical editor, the execution environment, Java virtual machine, JBoss, Glassfish. There is also component, connector, HTTP, GMS file, engine, Beeper, XSLT, Pojo, event processing, and of course the deployment and monitoring tools. OpenESB is used to develop oriented service integration project, infrastructure and platform for services. It relies on service-oriented standards like such as a schema definition for messages, contract of services, orchestration, and composition. Here, to be more concrete, we talk about XML schema, WSDL, Beeper, and so on. OpenESB is a really mature product, enterprise ready, is reliable, scalable, and used for projects that require high availability. Many projects run 24 hours by 7 around the world. With few resources, you can process billion messages every month, and today billion of messages are processed by OpenESB every day. Cherry on the top, the internal architecture of OpenESB is published and public. It is based on Java Business Integration specification. A very good reading to understand how OpenESB works. Thousands of companies use OpenESB. In that slide, you can see some large users. For example, IFDS, this is a UK company in finance. Airbus, the state of Illinois. GE Capital in US. In UK, HM Revenue and Custom. Orange in Poland. EADS in Europe, and the French research center, the CNRS. Many companies are using OpenESB for large projects. Okay, now let's take a few moments to talk about OpenESB and its competitor. There are two competitor groups. The first group is it's a large editor, ESB, like IBM, Oracle, WebMethod, TIBCO, and so on. It's a very large product, very expensive, mainly focused on enterprise and backbone projects. Small and departmental projects are not able to afford this kind of product. The second group is based on open source projects like Mule, WSO2, JBoss, and ServiceMix. If I have to put OpenESB in one of the two categories, I will put OpenESB, let's say, in the first group, not because of the price, but because of the easiness and ergonomy provided by OpenESB. It's a mainly full graphic product, easy to install and easy to use. Now, if we compare with open source project, I would like to say that, and I will come a bit later on that subject, that open source projects are mainly focused on flow messaging definition. On the other side, OpenESB is fully focused on service definition, platform design, platform of service design, and that's the very big difference.